You're listening to Clarity with Priya, the space where we pause long enough to ask the questions that actually move us forward. Today's episode is about something simple but life changing when you finally understand it: your personal values. Not the ones you inherited, not the ones you pretend you have, the ones that quietly shape every choice you make and every version that you're becoming. Because leveling up in life doesn't start with goals, it starts with non negotiables. We spend so much time in setting goals, but very little time in deciding who we need to be to reach them. You can chase the perfect job, the perfect relationship, the perfect lifestyle. But if the path violates your values, you will lose yourself before you ever reach the finish line. Goals change, seasons change, priorities shift, but your values, they are your internal compass. And when life feels complex or overwhelming, values simplify the next step. Most decisions feel difficult not because you don't know what to do, but because you're trying to choose without knowing what matters most to you. This is where the thought becomes powerful. Every no becomes easier when you know your why. When your values are clear, you stop saying yes out of guilt. You stop tolerating things that drain you. You stop explaining yourself for choices that protect your well being. You stop apologizing for the outgrowing patterns that no longer fit the person you're becoming. Clarity in values is what turns self doubt into self direction. Leveling up isn't about doing more, it's about becoming more aligned. When you know your values, your relationships get healthier, your boundaries become cleaner, your ambitions become sustainable, your decisions become faster, your confidence becomes quieter but stronger. And here's the unexpected part: your personal values become your leadership values. Because leadership isn't about managing people, it is about managing yourself, your reactions, your standards, your integrity, your energy. Your non negotiables create emotional freedom. They become your filter for what stays in your life and what has to go. Here's a simple exercise to uncover your real values: not the one you aspire to, but the ones you already live by. Look at your biggest regret. Your regrets show your violated value. Look at what drains you instantly. Exhaustion reveals misalignment. Look at the moments you felt proud. Pride reveals what matters most to your identity. Look at the patterns you no longer tolerate. Outgrowing something is a sign that a value is trying to get your attention. Turn each insight into a non negotiable. For example, I don't negotiate my peace. Honesty is my baseline. If it requires me to shrink, it's not for me. Consistency matters more than intensity. Values are not slogans, they are standards. When you start living by your values, something shifts inside you. Your yes becomes powerful, your no becomes peaceful. Your relationships feel safer. Your goals feel clearer. Your life feels less chaotic and more intentional. Because the moment your values become your anchor, your direction becomes obvious. This is how you level up, not by pushing harder, but aligning deeper. Before we close, here's your reflection for today. What's one personal value you have been ignoring that you're finally ready to honor? You're listening to Clarity with Priya. If this episode helped you reconnect with your inner compass, then share it with someone who is trying to find their own.